Hi everyone, I'm Victor Fernandez, and I'm coming to you once again on location, this time from the place that a friend of mine has dubbed the Vicnasium, my garage gym, with my latest installment of my physical fitness training videos, specifically the physical part of it and the sweat equity part of it. And the first thing I want you to do, the first thing I want to talk to you about is I want you to turn your attention to right here to the barbell rack with every weight plate I own, all 300 pounds of them. And the reason I want you to look at that is because I know what you're thinking right now while you're looking at it. It's that blend of frustration about not being to that level yet and the excitement of one day hopefully getting to that level. And the thought is, man, how great would it be to be able to lift that, to be able to squat that? And there's nothing wrong with having those dreams. I'll be honest with you, I had them a few thousand times back in the day when I first started out on my own fitness journey. So I get what you're thinking about. What I'm here to teach you today is what it takes to get to that level, to be so physically fit enough and strong enough that you can be able to work with the barbell and with that much weight on it. And much like the career field you've chosen, in most cases, you're going to work from the ground up. You're going to earn what you gain. You're going to earn your advancement, your promotions, the raises, all that. You're going to earn it every step of the way. Same thing applies in here. Same thing applies in here. You have to do the work in order to be able to graduate to that level. And I'm going to show you exactly where that begins. Right here, resistance bands, suspension trainer. Now I understand that these don't look quite as exciting and as trendy as this right here. You know what? That's okay. Because to get to there, you have to start here. You're starting from the ground up. And let me tell you why. To be able to control any weights, be it machines, be it dumbbells, be it barbells, you have to be able to master certain aspects of physical fitness. And that begins with proper form, proper body control, and proper posture. Every movement has to be done correctly for two reasons. One, most importantly, to avoid injury. And two, to be able to maximize the benefits from each of those movements. Without that, you're really not getting the full effect of what you want to experience in here. So let me show you a few different things now. Now, what I like about these the most is that you have to control it, or it will control you. I'm telling you that right now. I mean, look at this. I know I kind of scared you a little bit. If you weren't awake, you're awake now, right? Again, these are going to mimic the intensity of the weight that you're dealing with other pieces of equipment. So here you go. So I mean, simple row. I mean, think about the control. Look at that. I've got about 90 pounds on there, 90 pounds of tension. So you really have to be able to control the movement, regardless of what exercise you're doing. And when people talk about working different body parts or push-pull leg workouts, anything you can do with these free weights, you're going to be able to do on here. And the key with this is now we're stabilizing everything from the core out. And what I mean by core is I don't mean just your abdominal muscles. I'm talking about right here. The inner core of your body, the central part of your body. Because we're not, pretty much everything you can think of besides your arms and legs, frankly. I know it's real cool because you want big bicep muscles or big quads, and real strong, that's all great. But in order to do a lot of those things, you really, really have to work from the inside out and really get fundamentally sound with all these different type of movements. That's the absolute key here. So how often should you be doing this? I know I get asked that question a lot. How many times a week? How many reps? And I'm going to show you not just a couple of different sample workouts, but workouts that I actually use with clients early in their fitness program, and really with all my clients. You can talk to any of my clients, no matter how long I've been with them, no matter how advanced they are in the physical fitness, process, at least their journey. We come back to these. We might hit the barbells, we might hit the dumbbells, but we always come back to these. We might have specific workouts just with these. We might have specific workouts, superset workouts, for example, where we'll combine, say, dumbbells with the resistance bands or the suspension trainers. So what, and here's the thing for me. Here's one very, before I even continue, one very common misconception. And I see that a lot in gyms where people come in and they automatically head to the machines, and they just sit there, chest press and shoulder press and do all that and think they're making progress. And frankly, yeah, to a certain extent they are. It's better than not doing anything at all. But here's the issue I have with skipping these steps, these very important steps, is that when you're talking about machines, they move one way only. If it's a shoulder press, it's up and down. If it's a chest, it's out and back in. For example, or back row, it's in and back out. Static movements. Now let's take, for example, I just mentioned those three specific types of workouts. Here's a row. Now, as you see, this suspension trainer, it moves. So either you control the movement or it will control you. I once saw somebody actually twirl, do a pirouette, trying to work on these things. It looks a lot easier than it is. So basically, if I'm doing a row, much like I would do on a machine, say a seated machine or even standing, here's the row. But here's the difference. How this thing will move. So I have to control it. I have to be able to utilize all those little stabilizer muscles in the body and my core strength in order to control the movement and make sure I'm not just flopping around. You understand? So, and the beauty of it is that you can do a lot of these different movements. Like I was saying a moment ago, I'm going to share with you my screen. See if I can do this correctly without messing it up. All right. There we go. Okay. Now it's called a stabilization workout for a specific reason, because you're stabilizing the body from the core out. You're building that foundation, much like building a house. If you commission a contractor, if you hire a contractor to build you a house, you wouldn't expect him to build the second floor first and then build the first floor and the foundation. It's going to start from the foundation, work your way up, much like I said earlier regarding your chosen career field. So you're going to do the same thing. So as you can see here, first thing you want to notice is that I've got resistance band. That's what RB stands for. On one side, I've got, now it says TRX suspension trainer, was too big to type in there. TRX is a name brand of a suspension trainer. It's not this one specifically, but it works much the same way. They're built much the same way and work the same way. So I just wrote TRX for space purposes. So as you can see, you look on both sides, resistance band bicep curl, TRX bicep curl. Here's a perfect example. Let me show you real quick. There we go. If I wanted to do a bicep curl, I can curl it up. Elbows at my side. Hopefully you can see this. Controlling the movement. Have you noticed one thing I do say with my clients a lot? I call it the 1, 2, 3, 4 method because I couldn't think of a better name. Count to yourself 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count it out loud. Count it in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It allows you to really control the tempo and the pace of the movement. Now, if I want to do that very same exercise, bicep curls, on the suspension trainer, I'm going to get back into my starting position. My palms will be up. Now I'm doing a bicep curl. Again, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back down 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you notice, again, much like these, much the same. They all move. You have to control the movement. That's where you're starting to build that proper form, making sure every movement is done properly to avoid injury and to minimize injury and maximize the impact, the benefits of that workout, as well as body control, being able to control my body regardless of what movement I'm doing. And then you can even change. I've got, for example, a Bosu ball over there, so you can change the foundation, what you're standing on while you're doing the movement. So there's a lot of different variations there. So, and as I was saying before, as you can see, there's a lot of the same types of movements. Now, to take it a step further, people ask, so let's look at this. Bicep curl, working the biceps, upright row, working the back, lateral and front raise, working the shoulders, tricep kickback, working the triceps, right on down. Core rotation is just one, where you have a side-to-side movement, a core rotation, a torso twist to really work that, really specifically work on the core area, on the abdominal area as well. Here's one that stands out: single leg stands, or single leg. You can also do a single leg, squat as well. Again, you're talking about adding balance into the equation a little bit there as well. So same thing on the opposite side, where you have the suspension trainer, all the different exercises. And people ask me, how many sets, how many reps? I tend to focus, especially early on, depending on the fitness level of the individual I'm working with, 1 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps, really get a nice, good workout in with those. And you can go right from top to bottom and work it very easily and really, really start building on that. That's the beauty of it. You can grow specifically by adding more tension to the resistance band, or by changing the angle that you're in. Here's an example. If you're starting out, you might be right here. But then now you're getting down in here. Now you're increasing the angle, increasing the intensity. So there's so many variations. I love working with these things. I work with them myself during my workouts. Actually worked on them a little while ago, as a matter of fact. But the core of all this, the crux, what I'm getting at is, you got to pay your dues. And these are great ways to really build that foundation that you're looking for, where you could graduate to machines and dumbbells. And one day, yes, folks, even a barbell full of weights like that one is. Pack your patience, pack your discipline, pack your dedication and your desire. Because all those things are going to help you well moving forward. Because one, you're going to keep progressing and make your way up to pieces of equipment like this. Well, I hope you all enjoyed and hopefully came away with something from this training video. I really hope so. I'm very passionate about really doing things the right way. And if you really want to take it one step further, here's how you do it, folks. I would like to offer you an opportunity to join the Fernandez Fit family, by choosing one of my 3 and 6 month fitness programs. Comprehensive fitness programs, includes the nutritional side of things, accountability, the mindset, and yes, even the training aspect of things. Custom designed programs for you. Hope that sounds great to you, because I know I'm excited about it every time I talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a link in the comments section below. All you have to do is make the choice. Click on it, fill out the information, and schedule your one-on-one personal phone call with me. We will go over everything you need to really get things started and really move yourself forward week to week, month to month on down the road. In the meantime, drop me some comments, drop me your comments down below talking about some of your favorite workouts, and if you've worked with resistance bands and suspension trainers, and if you have, what they've done for you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully you came away with something from it, I hope. And I will see you all on the flip side. Take care.